At 3:12 p.m., my phone buzzed. Package delivered. 38 seconds later, my doorbell cam pinged again. Motion at the porch. The video showed a familiar tan visor, a clipboard, and the precise way our HOA's self-appointed patrol pinches a box like it's radioactive. She lifted my package, glanced up at the camera, and said to no one, "Unattended packages violate policy," then walked away. That was the third one this month. By sunset, I'd be on the phone with a police officer. By Friday, I'd be reviewing camera angles like a sports analyst. And by next Tuesday, the same visor would lift a box that looked just like all the others, right before a harmless cloud of glitter told the truth in 4K. No, I didn't hurt anyone, rig electricity, or do anything dangerous. I rigged receipts with a safe glitter decoy, a tracking ping, and a policy the board couldn't wiggle out of. We're protecting the community. I moved into this neighborhood for the trees and stayed for Jerry, the neighbor with the world's most judgmental grill. The HOA is a different vibe. Our compliance chair, Diane, tan visor, clipboard, runs on a fuel called Nevertheless. The first missing package was a box of water filters. Boring. The second, a replacement router. Less boring. The third was a gift for my niece, which made my blood pressure try to spell my name. I emailed Carla at the management company. 3 delivered packages gone within an hour each time. Doorbell clips attached. Please advise. Carla replied in beige tone. Our patrol removes unattended packages to prevent theft and stores them at the clubhouse. Then great, I wrote. I'll pick them up. They are not logged, she said. We discard any suspicious items. Suspicious apparently means addressed to me with my name on it. I sent one more note, quoting our CCNRs. There is no rule allowing volunteers to take packages off private porches. Please instruct them to stop touching residents' property. No changes to policy at this time, she replied. Nevertheless had entered the chat, paper, police, and a plan I called the non-emergency police line. Not 911, I said, but I need a case number. HOA volunteers are removing packages from my porch without consent. I have video. An officer named Patel called back. Calm, clear. Package theft is theft, even if they call it safety. Do not confront. Keep your videos. I'll note the addresses and talk to the HOA about chain of custody. If you want to set a decoy, make sure it's harmless. No die packs, no jolts. Confetti is fine. We prefer funny over felonies. Funny over felonies. New life motto: 2 boring, effective steps. I turned on every notification in my delivery apps and added a parcel locker at the shipping store for anything pricey. I adjusted my doorbell cam to get a clean angle of hands on the box and the walkway out. Then I bought a little glitter pop gag box from a party shop, the kind used for gender reveals and harmless pranks. It's literally a spring that tosses biodegradable glitter Bosch confetti when you open the lid. Non-toxic, child-safe, fully legal. I labeled the outside with my name and address like every normal package on Earth. I also dropped a tiny Bluetooth tracker inside set to ping my phone when it moved more than 20 feet, not to stalk anyone, just to prove where my property walked off to. I checked local law. You can track your own property. We're good. I emailed the HOA, again polite. Please, stop removing packages from my porch. For anything truly suspicious, call the police or leave a notice. This email serves as written notice you do not have consent to take items from my property. I CC'd Officer Patel's generic department email and my own address. Paper trails. Love witnesses. Delivery day, Tuesday, 2:49 p.m., the delivery driver placed the decoy on the mat and took the usual timestamp photo. I set my phone on the table, turned on the TV for background noise, and tried to act like I wasn't ready to narrate my own nature documentary. 5 p.m., motion alert. The visor glided into frame like a lunar lander. She read the label, My Name my address, then lifted the box and announced, "Per policy." She turned, took 2 steps, and the lid flexed just enough to trigger the spring. Pop. A gentle, shimmering cloud burst from the seam and dusted her forearms, blouse, and the clipboard she loves more than oxygen. A few specks kissed her cheek like confetti trying to write consequences. She froze. She looked down. Her face did the math. She shoved the box back on my mat, glitter twinkling in the sunlight like karma in 1080p. My phone pinged. The tracker thought about connecting, then didn't because the box was now very much still on my doormat. I opened the door, stepped onto a porch that looked like a unicorn, sneezed politely and smiled. "Hi, Diane," I said. "Anything I can help you find?" She pointed at the box like it had betrayed her. "We have a policy." "You don't have my consent," I said. "That's the only policy that matters here." She sputtered, glittered, and retreated. The camera caught 3 golden flecks drifting off her clipboard like sequins abandoning a bad outfit. The meeting with Rewind. The emergency violation hearing was scheduled for Thursday. Charge: harassment and setting a harmful device. They used the word device like I'd built a moon laser. I arrived with a clear plastic bag containing the prank spring, the product sheet that literally says non-toxic party confetti, and a microfiber cloth that had recovered every last speck from my porch. Also, printed emails, delivery stamps, and 3 still frames of the visor having a sparkly epiphany. Diane started. "He set a trap." "It's a gag box," I said. "No harm, no residue on your skin, biodegradable. The only thing hurt was your clipboard's pride. Meanwhile, you removed 3 actual packages that belonged to me. That's theft." The board president tried to save the script. "Our intention was to protect residents from porch pirates." "By becoming porch pirates," I said, "the HOA, attorney who looked like someone had forwarded him my videos at 2 a.m., cleared his throat. "We've spoken to the police. They recommend the association discontinue any package removal program immediately. The preferred approach is education, and if a package seems truly suspicious, contacting the police or carrier." I slid over a single sheet titled, "Solutions that don't involve glitter. Send residents a porch security guide. Delivery windows, lockers, signature required. Install a community parcel locker at the clubhouse with individual codes. Opt-in, not mandatory. Post signs reminding carriers not to leave items in plain view if no one's home. Optional, neighborly. If HOA volunteers see a package that looks tampered with, do not touch. Call the non-emergency line." Diane crossed her arms. "He's making a spectacle." I tapped the printed emails. "I asked you to stop. You declined. If you don't like the sparkle, don't steal the package. Receipts, refunds, and restitution." 2 days later, the board rescinded my violation. They also sent a message to the community with the rarest sentence in HOA history: "We apologize." Effective. Immediately, the association will not remove packages from porches. If you have missing packages, please file with the carrier or local police. Share video if available. We are pricing a secure parcel locker at the clubhouse for opt-in deliveries. The HOA also cut me a check for the cost of the missing filters and the gift, $118.34, because their insurance carrier apparently enjoys peace more than glitter. As for my decoy, retired, framed, and stored in the garage on a shelf labeled, "In case of nevertheless, break out the sparkles." Kidding. Mostly, the return of regular funny thing about boundaries. Once you draw them in glitter, everyone sees them. Packages. Now arrive, sit, and remain seated. The doorbell cam still pings for cats, moths, and Jerry bringing over smoked chicken like a hero. The HOA chose a contractor and installed a neat set of lockers by the clubhouse door with a pin pad and a camera. They look like a vending machine for sanity. People with medication deliveries use them. Grandparents love them. Nobody's blouse sparkles. Diane? She switched to a navy ball cap. I choose to believe this signals growth. One afternoon she passed my driveway while I was rolling out the trash bin and said, almost sheepish, "Glitter is hard to wash out of a clipboard." "Yeah," I said. "So are habits." She almost smiled. "We're doing the lockers. It's a better idea." "It is," I said and meant it. Lessons from a sparkly Tuesday. Touching packages on someone's porch without consent is theft, even if you call it safety. Don't let volunteers create liability. If you use a decoy, keep it harmless. No dyes that stain skin, no harmful chemicals, no jolts, no fireworks. Think party popper, not booby trap. Document, delivery notification, plus doorbell clip, plus polite emails. The holy trinity of boring, effective change. Offer better systems. Lockers, signature options, and neighbor texts beat power trips. Glitter washes away. Paper trails don't. Use the one that wins. If you like stories where clipboards learn boundaries in 4K and a little sparkle saves the day, hit subscribe, drop a like, and tell me your wildest HOA moment below. I'll bring the confetti, only the safe kind.